Okay, in the queue, any question? Yep.
Can you do a discussion about why we use liquor?
What?
Why you use liquor at the wedding?
The alcohol, it's used for, I can't think of the word right now. I guess for more so the social context of the whole wedding, and there's a lot more to it, and I can't answer that question too much in detail, but I do know that the alcohol is there as far as for the respect taking the drinks for the bride's family also.
Basically, back in the old days, alcohol, back where the Hmong country, or really the Hmong, called homeland, Thailand and Laos, basically, alcohol was like priceless because since there wasn't a lot, because Hmong people were kind of poor, so they wasn't able to afford it, so they used it as adequate as a table for because since so that to bring two families together because it was so precious, so the liquid was just so expensive, so they used it just to bring two families together.
And the incorporation of the alcohol in weddings was actually started in Laos and Thailand. It never even started with our roots back in China. So we incorporated that in Laos and Thailand.
With that being said, what if one of the family prohibited from having alcohol?
Then they would not have alcohol. I've had one of my friends, he can't drink alcohol because of his health condition. So due to that, there wasn't any alcohol at that marriage.
And it's also how good your mong-mong is in negotiating what would be served during the wedding day.
What are the handlings that you do at the table? Like, we don't really understand it, like, like how that you're doing this and everybody's doing this and that.
Oh, actually, I will do one real quick. That's called tai. It's basically when you're giving a blessing or you're getting a blessing or a thing or a thank you, you do that to show your gratitude and that you're listening and you're absorbing the information that they do. Anyone else?
Yeah. Is there a particular order for the representative and the table to sit?
Yes, there is. You want to pull that picture up again? Yeah. We had that picture of it up there before, so we'll just put it right back up. That's the table structure.
Basically, the groom and the old brother and the second cousin and the best man, they sit on one side across from the relative or the representative to show that those four are going to be basically drinking to each other and basically try to bond to each other so that they make a great bond into the family so that when the groom have problem, he can go to the old brother and talk about the problem and make sure that it's basically just family, nothing's going to be going wrong also.
And if you notice the mekong's, how they're situated, the ตัว mekong's, which are the mekong's are the primary mekong's, beside there'll be the ตัว mekong from, or the 2 mekong from the groom and bride side will be sitting together, and then the mekong's, which will be like the secondary mekong's, they'll be sitting together at the other end. Bruce?
Can the wedding happen if like some of these people live overseas?
That's, I've been to a few events where they do pull in extra people. I mean, just randomly. I mean, it's one of those things where you don't, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't want to sit at that table. So a lot of times the elders will come upstairs and tell you to go downstairs to eat, but really they want you to come sit at the table. So once you're sitting at the table, then you're pretty much stuck there.
Can you reject it?
Not necessarily reject it, but they can ask you to, but you really don't have to answer. I guess it's really how you deal with it yourself.
The reason why the bride and the bridesmaids not sitting at the table because this is basically all on the groom because the groom is the one who's going to take care of the bride because if anything happens to the bride then it's going to be on the groom because they're taking the bride and he's taking to his family and make sure that he will take care of the bride and not mistreat her like just basically like he buy or basically he got married because he wanted to have her as a housemaid like that. That's the reason why the groom is only and the best man is only on the table so that they can talk to the groom and the best man to make sure that the groom will treat the bride nicely and the best man is right there just to help him on the way to tell him you're not treating the bride right or basically just support and basically backbone for the groom.
And on occasion they'll pull the bride and the bride's Joa, and they'll talk to them also, giving them advice and saying that they'll tell them that it's not just him that has to be good to you, you have to be good to them also.
What is the job of the bridesmaid?
The job of a bridesmaid? I was a bridesmaid once, and I basically do all the running work. But folks say that basically like back then, like the bride would run away, or she doesn't want to get married to the guy that she is supposed to be pledged to marry. So then she would try to escape with her secret lover. But then there's the bridesmaid that would follow her everywhere, or kind of like she's from the groom side, and then she will kind of keep track of her. Yeah. That's the role of the bridesmaid.
Back then, guy would, to get married to girls, guy would just go kidnap them or put like the gift into the basket and the girl wouldn't know and just take them and say that the girl took a prize from them. So basically, they just kidnap and the bride is kind of happy, so that's why they have bridesmaids just to keep track to make sure that the bride won't try to escape.
What was the part where the people stood up and had the cups? Because there was some kind of like, narrative and some finger pointing, but I wasn't sure what.
What he was doing?
The old brother.
Yeah, that's the older brother, just letting the groom know, or the brother-in-law know that they're family now, and that if they have any issues, that they have them to lean on. And if I'm gonna have issues, then I'm gonna come to you. If you have anything and you don't come to me, then I'll be sad for you because you didn't come to me.
I know that there was a lot of female characters playing up there, and in a real ceremony, would there be any females at that table?
Usually it will be all male only because this tradition is male dominant species.
Male dominant species.
I have a question. So, what would happen if one of the representatives has out because they're drunk? Who would replace them?
One of the well, the only ones that would really be doing the drinking, most of the drinking, would be the groom and the groomsmaid own. Usually, when the groom passes out, they'll have another one of his representatives step in for him.
I want to go back to about the bridesmaid. If the bride was okay marrying the groom, is it necessary to have a bridesmaid?
You would say have a bridesmaid just to keep track of where the bride went, that's it.
Yeah, even though we know that they're not gonna, run away or do anything like that, it's just that role, that certain position is always.
And it's kind of nice too, because to have a bridesmaid, because then she can help you get ready and stuff like that.
I know this wasn't mentioned, but is there a problem with two girls from the same family being married at the same year?
Basically, two girls or basically two guys married the same year as, it's basically, it's symbol as a bad luck year, because I mean, someone's already married that year and you married the same year, I mean, I forgot. It's supposed to symbolize as a bad marriage, because someone in your family just got married, and I mean, you should wait until the marriage year is over, then you can marry them, a different person, or get married.
Yeah, it's not just the girls or the sisters in the family, because I know that some of my cousins, she got married, and then her brother recently proposed, and they can't have their marriage until 1 year has passed. So again, it's kind of like they've already done the marriage for the daughter, let's say the first one, and they've already had all the blessings and everything's just kind of directed towards them. So if they directed all that towards someone else during that same year, then it just kind of like be taken away from the first marriage. So they just wait for a brand new year, a fresh slate to start off.
Does the bride also consume alcoholic beverages?
Yeah, if it's offered and she accepts, then she can. I know that a lot of times, if they don't want to drink, they're told to just lie about their age. And
Or there's a nice way of saying it too.
I think they do, like towards the end of the wedding, they have to drink like a couple of I forgot what it was called, it was on stage. Maybe it's just because I'm hungry.
I remember they got to drink only the peer, just one peer, because it's to symbolize that the two couples become a wed couple, so it basically means that they're joining their two souls together. That's the only drink that you will only drink.
I'll add to that. It's also dependent on your clan or how they do their weddings, because sometimes that's what the bridesmaid job is too. Is she helps the bride take her home with her. Because some families they like to drink more than others, and so it just depends on the family that you're marrying into too.
I'm just curious, like, has there ever been like a wedding for like a couple who's from the same clan, like the same last name, like an actual home wedding that you guys know of? I know that times are changing, and I've been hearing that there are a few who have got married, but I'm just curious if like it's actually been carried out as a home wedding.
I myself haven't heard of any, so I can't say unless these two.
From what I heard is that if it's like first cousin, then you could. That's what I heard so far.
So basically we're referring to this like taboo of
Yeah.
the last name, right? I haven't heard of it usually. And so taboo.
Because I've heard of a couple who got married, but they got kind of like kicked out of the family. So, and I was just kind of curious how's that coming along? Like, is it becoming more normalized, or is it still a total taboo?
I know that happens, but I just never heard of it.
I wanted to ask if the goal of the ceremony is to actually get the groom passed out, or how much do you know into stuff?
It's to show, well, it's not necessary to make them pass out. although that does happen quite often. It's more so to test the groom on his love and faith and loyalty to his wife and his new family. By taking the offered drinks, it's saying that he'll always be there. He'll always be there to do whatever he has to do for his family.
Basically, back then it's hard to get alcohol because it was a high expense, but nowadays it's like everybody's working, it's easy to get the money. That's why nowadays they just want to get the groom messed up. Yeah.
I don't know if this question relates to that, I don't know, but isn't there like green and white? And, can they like marry each other, or do
Yes.
they have to like both like kind of convert to being green or what? I don't know.
Basically,
That's a great question.
green, white, basically there's two style of language. Basically, one is green, one is white. Doesn't matter if you're green or white. It just depends on your last name. If you have the same last name, you can't marry. But from what I heard, one of my cousins, he can't marry a green person because the parent didn't like the guy because he's white, because the parent want him to be green, know the green language, the green traditional a little bit too. That's the only reason why you can't marry, because of the parent.
Yeah, it's just very dependent on the parents, whether or not they like the diversity of the women.
So does that mean that traditionally then the children of the marriage would be whatever group the father was?
Yes.
Yep.
Going back to the green and the white marriage thing, which tradition would they follow then if one person was green, one was white? Because I know the traditions are different.
Yeah. I believe that would be the parents. Either the parents or the make-homes, they would have a negotiation also on which one they would follow before going through with it.
Basically, it's basically on the bride's parent, because the bride's parent, if the bride's parent is green, then most likely they want the wedding to be green because it's going toward the bride. So,
And a lot of times where you have the families that don't really follow tradition and they just follow Christianity or a different faith, there's issues with whether or not they're going to do a mong wedding, a traditional one, or they're just going to do a regular Americanized wedding. So there's always debate about that also. I have seen and have been in a wedding where there was a traditional and then a traditional American wedding following it. They're getting married twice.
Okay, then,
For like the green wedding and white wedding, is there like a different like drinking style? Because I know sometimes green wedding they like to be really harsh. Some people, I don't know.
from what I heard, green wedding, they do kind of drink differently. And white wedding, you can do it a lot. It's basically just a normal time.
It depends on how much the bride's cousins or brothers wants the groom's side to consume alcohol, really. I mean, nowadays it's gotten out of hand. It really has. Because you'll get the bride's brothers who just, his sole purpose is just to get the other side drunk. And that's it, just to prove his point that my family's better than yours. But it's ridiculous because they're there because they're going to become one whole family. That's something I don't like to see, but it happens. But again, as far as Hmong green being a little bit more harsh, I think it's dependent upon the cousins and the brothers who are doing the zheng or giving up the drinks.
okay, then we have a trivia question for you guys.
You win a t-shirt.
You get a t-shirt. Let's do the dragon. So do you guys remember when Steven talked in the beginning of how we got the Or how did we come about being the company?
Something about, like, it was either under Earth or above it or whatever, and then, like, it was the way the dragon put it, and so that's why, like, whenever, like, a wedding, they have the word ja. That's actually the only part I actually remember from it.
Okay, let's do a different one.
Yeah, let's do class though.
How about, okay, what's the purpose of the shotgun table?
Oh, actually, my hand hurts.
You have a t-shirt, right? So don't close that.
But maybe I want to know.
Yeah.
If you have a t-shirt, please
Nice.
don't get one.
No, it's fine. Oh, really?
There's no one who don't have a t-shirt.
Go ahead. Oh, okay. Well, the reason that for the shotgun table is it's supposed to like have them enter the store and be able to exit another. The reason why it's called shotgun is because something cowboys if they were to shoot a bullet or something, it would go throughout the house and everything else.
Kind of like when the bride and the groom come into the house and leave the house in one direction. Good job.
You know,
Does anyone want a chance to win t-shirts? I can ask another question.
Yes.
Yes? All right. This will be on how to drink the 2 cups of alcohol that you get at the table with the feast. So, in this scenario, the exit door is towards that way, and I'm passing a drink to my right, which would be your guys' left, obviously. Which hand would I drink with, and which hand would I pour with? And what's the order in which I should drink my cups?
I know the words.
I think that you drink with your right hand, you drink with your left, pour it right towards the left, after you're done.
Incorrect.
almost.
Yeah, you got it.
Anybody else want to try?
Same way.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it you pour with your right, drink with your left, and then when you're done, you say that, hold me.
Incorrect.
Pour with your left and drink with your right.
Yes. But which cups first?
Yeah, just pick one. Just pick one.
Pour with your left, put it in the right.
Take a guess. You got it. 50.
The right cup first.
Yes. Come get a t-shirt.
What size t-shirt you want?
Small, medium.
So did you guys get that? On how you should drink?
Drink with your right or your left, so you go out that way. Basically, you drink with your right, but you drink to the person who gives to you. When you pour to the next person on the left side, on the right side.
I think you're confusing them. Okay, to clear that up, if I'm drinking and pouring to my right, I'm going to drink with my right hand. I'm going to drink the right cup first, closest to the exit, and I'll drink the left cup, which follows it. And I'll pour with my left hand. I'll pour the first cup first, the right cup, which is closest to the exit, and I'll pour the left cup, and then I'll pass. Right.